Hello, hello, and welcome. Hi, everybody. We're so excited to kick off today's weekly webinar and do something a little bit different, which is our HeyGen Community Showcase. So I'm Allison Ortega-Toy. I look after education here. Joining me is Audrey, who looks after our community. And we're really excited to, I hear my really excited to share some of the amazing work that we've seen in our community lately. Yeah, let's see. Where shall I begin? I'm just making sure that we're actually live everywhere. And yes, we are.
Good
Awesome.
morning, good afternoon, good evening. Excited for everybody joining.
Yes. So if you are watching from X or from YouTube, please consider joining us here in the HeyGen Hub. This is the main chat that we look at. If there are questions, we generally answer them from here. I'll drop the link into the other platforms in just a moment. But yeah, here we go. So today, HeyGen Community Showcase, we're really excited to share the work of folks who have used HeyGen and submitted it to us. But we're actually going to start off with a very quick demo of Avatar 4. Avatar 4 is our newest avatar model where you can make a hyper realistic avatar from just one photo. It's actually really amazing, and you will see why in just a moment. I particularly like using it for my cat videos. So hold on just a moment and I will share this. If you have used Avatar 4 before, let us know in chat. I'm curious what your experience of it has been. So let's see.
And have you made a video of your pet yet?
And
Because
have you made a video of your pet yet? Most important question, right?
If it's a cat video, we especially want to see it. We're a cat-centric team. We like dogs too. We also want to see your dog videos. Or if you have a lizard. Haven't seen one of those yet.
Yeah, obscure pets, whatever you have, we're excited. Okay, so here we are in the HeyGen homepage. And right here, you'll see a card that says photo to video with Avatar 4, right? So you just click that, and then you can upload your photo here. Let's see. Pretty sure I have a good cat photo to use for this. One moment. Here we go. So I've dropped my photo in. And then here you can write a script. So right now, currently, we do have generation limits on the length of your videos created with Avatar 4. This is something that we intend to remove in the future, but right now that generation limit is 30 seconds. So for a script, let's just try a sample. Okay, how about that? And then here we'll go through the familiar flow of selecting a voice. You can use a custom voice of your own, or you can use one from the HeyGen library. One of the things that I love to do is actually just filter the voices and see what I can find. Let's give them a British accent today. Why not? Or Australian. How about Australian?
Hey there.
Cool. I'm going to choose this one and then select generate video. And in hopefully just a minute or two, this video will be ready for us to view. So I will head back there in just a moment. But first, how about we hear a little bit from our community, some of the work that they've created, and then we'll share my cat video not too long after that. So let me jump back over here. All right. Just looking at chat really quick. Yep, folks have used it. Okay, cool. Let's see. Hopefully mine turns out good. But yeah, so today, guys, we're going to start off with an exciting video from Steve Mudd, who is the founder and CEO of Talentless AI. You can check out their website here at talentless.ai. They are an AI-first creative studio based in Austin, Texas. Steve, who was the founder, formerly led content and marketing teams, working at Ogilvy on brands like IBM, Lenovo, and many more. He's also the former host of the Ogilvy podcast and an AI filmmaker in his spare time. So we're going to play this video and let Steve, the real Steve, share his workflow and creation process in his own words. So hang tight, guys. Here we go.
From your betrayal. Now I do not seek power to rule. I seek power to shatter. To remind the galaxy, fear is not the only path.
Hello, HeyGen Community. This is Steve, Real Steve. I'm the CEO of Talentless AI. We're an Austin-based AI studio. I wanted to share a couple of experiments that I did on May the 4th. May the 4th be with you for Star Wars Day. This wasn't anything that was super planned. It was a fun little experiment that took off. So the process to create these Star Wars ones in particular was fairly simple. I usually start with GPT and I ask GPT to create a detailed prompt as if it were going into Midjourney for what I want, right? So I basically asked GPT to create a prompt that would make me look like a particular Star Wars character in a particular scene. I typically, for the more serious content I do, will record my own audio and kind of pipe the audio through the avatar. In this case, I just sort of wrote some weird sort of Star Wars scripts and put them together. So I've enclosed a few clips after this. I hope you enjoy it. Please reach out on the community or find me on LinkedIn. I'm always happy to talk about this stuff. I am obsessed with HeyGen.
Don't let the clones wear you down. You've got a weird little voice in your head that doesn't fit the mold? Good. That's your engine. Fire it up. Because in a galaxy of clones, being yourself isn't just hard, it's heroic. You want a tour? Fine. This is the Millennium Falcon, the fastest ship in the galaxy and the most disrespected legend in it.
If your team doesn't have your back, you're not going anywhere. I may not speak your language, but I know the difference between noise and meaning. And right now, you're making a lot of noise.
Look, kid, don't get misty-eyed about AI saving the galaxy. It's just a faster blaster in the hands of people who already own the ship. And most of them, they're flying straight into a black hole and calling it progress.
All right, we're back. So I don't know if Steve is actually in the chat here. I don't quite see him, but I really enjoyed this video. Audrey, what do you think of this one?
I love this video. Steve has submitted some great content to the community. He's using this with clients, but he has also shared some cool like film noir, like visualize your dreams, just a lot of creative ways to play around with the HeyGen, see what it can do. And I love this because it shows, I think working in marketing or thinking about making content, sometimes you have a great idea. It's for a holiday, May the 4th, it's for a specific day. And HeyGen lets you just bring that, create that, make it a reality, see what you can bring to life. I think this is such a great example of that. I also love how Steve said, for this, he just used voices, but really the call out that he's often uploading his own audio or using voice mirroring to get that really realistic audio in it. So the different tools that you might use depending on what you're making and what you want the output to look like. But I love this video. Thank you, Steve, for making this and sharing with us to play today.
Absolutely. So I'm just dropping the voice mirroring and voice director guides into chat because these are some of my favorites. Voice mirroring basically allows you to upload audio and have your avatar say it in their voice using the intonations and the pronunciation that you record. So it's really, really a cool feature. If you haven't tried it out, I definitely recommend it. We have also a new feature called Voice Director, which is similar, but instead of recording your voice, imagine that you're like a director, the avatar is the actor. You can say this line more sarcastically, or act as though you're really afraid as you say this, and the avatar will actually read it, and its facial expressions will sort of match the mood that you prompt it. So speaking of prompting, I feel like Steve is kind of an expert on this. I love for the workflow how he used ChatGPT to help him write a good image prompt. Really, the good prompt is sort of the basis of a good image generation, which he did in Midjourney. Used, I think he also might have used ChatGPT for writing some of the script, but ultimately put the video together in HeyGen and I believe brought these static images from Midjourney to life using Avatar 4. Sweet. Just gonna check chat really quick, see if there's any questions. Okay, let's keep it going on to the next one. I do see some questions about VoiceDirect. I'll try to get back to that if we have time, but I want to make sure that we have that we're focusing on our lovely community members we're spotlighting today. The next one of which is Angela Huarees Lombardi. She's a strategic communications executive who currently works at Pacific Gas and Electric Company, also known as PG&E. Her work centers around driving transformation and enterprise-wide messaging in highly regulated industries, right? So that could be energy, healthcare, aviation, and media. Communication is really important in an environment like that, right? So Angela leverages storytelling to assist Fortune 500 companies to just simply elevate their brand perception, cultivate workforce alignment, so sort of internal comms and whatnot. And in the case of this video that we're about to share, she is celebrating National Zone Awareness Week and going behind the scenes on site with some of her PG&E teammates. So I'll just play the video and we'll talk about it straight after.
Angela here, my digital self checking in from Elk Grove. Today, I'm stepping out from behind the desk to film safety stories for PG&E during National Work Zone Awareness Week. Ready for some behind the scenes? This is what storytelling looks like in action. I'm capturing interviews with coworkers, directing shots of safety measures, and highlighting the human side of traffic control. I love bringing these important stories to life, sharing them authentically, creatively, and with heart. If you're curious about creative storytelling or safety communications, let's connect. Thanks for joining me behind the scenes today.
Awesome. Awesome. Here, I'm gonna
Angela here.
Leave this on a nice frame. There we go.
I love this. I feel like this is such a great example of capturing a unique avatar that's going to be really useful to you in your specific content and what you need. I just think it's brilliant to make it an avatar when you're on site like this that you can use, combining with B-roll, obviously like fantastic editing. Angela has a whole workflow that she's used here. So great tips, Copilot for scripting, ChatGPT doing storyboarding, thinking through what is the whole video that she's going to create. HeyGen for her avatar, and then more editing to bring this all together. And people use all kinds of different tools. Angela's using CapCut and some Adobe tools, Canva. There's just so many ways you can bring your video together with the A-roll from HeyGen, and then bringing in B-roll, bringing that together, things you've shot, additional elements from tools like Canva. I feel like you can really see that come together in this video. Such a great example.
Yeah, I like the way that Angela has kind of made the video feel as human and just sort of as authentic as possible by pairing the A-roll with pairing her avatar, I should say, the A-roll with some actual B-roll, you know, her on-site footage with her colleagues and everything. And she actually has a second video to give us a little look behind the scenes. So I will play that. And then
Angela here, my digital self checking in from Elk Grove. Today, I'm stepping out from behind the desk with coworkers.
Oh no, I think I actually put the same video here. I don't know where the other one is. I'm so sorry, guys.
We'll share afterwards. Angela also sent us a video more about her process and how she uses HeyGen, so we'll share that afterwards.
Sweet. Sorry about that all. But really love this video, and also am happy to share that my Avatar 4 cat video is ready. Drum roll, please, in the chat. Let me stop sharing this tab, and then I will head over there and we'll see how our talking cat video turned out. All right, so this is my cat Tito. It was his birthday 10 days ago. Happy birthday, Tito. And he has a message for our community today.
20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things you didn't do than by the ones you did do.
Tito, so inspirational.
So inspirational, so wise. Thank you, everybody, for letting me be the cat parent that shares a cat video in a webinar at their work. But as you can see, you know, that was such an easy video to make. Again, the way that, here, I'll show in product where we do this. The way that we do this is actually quite simple. It's really just straight from the HeyGen homepage. So if you go back here to your home, click photo to video with Avatar 4, just one photo, script of your choice, select a voice, and there you have it. So it's that easy, meaning that I am expecting to see cat, dog, baby video submissions from this community shortly after.
We'll make a thread. We'll make a pet video thread.
Absolutely. Let's keep it moving and on to the next one, which is Lily Connect. Oh, I'm excited about this one. So Lily Connect is a small agency that supports clients with AI-powered videos, AI training, web, and CMS designs. So this example is actually going to showcase a tour of Huarees Castle from its lovely staff who translated their message into multiple languages in order to reach visitors from around the world. So let's play this one right here.
Come cheerfully, carry an open heart for what was and what is new. Welcome to Huarees Castle. Well then, noble friends of Huarees Castle, hear the good news in all silence and free from disturbing noise. Eh bien, nobles amis du château de Rani, dans un silence complet et à l'abri de tout bruit dérangeant, écoutez la bonne nouvelle. Volan et les vrienden de Burg Huarees. Come cheerfully.
Back here. All right. All right.
I love this, and this is actually a longer video, so we'll share the full video afterwards. It's actually an amazing slide deck made in Canva. So I love seeing the way that people take videos and where you put them, how you use them. I think some of this is for social media, but it's also here in a larger presentation, how you can embed video content into whatever you're creating. And this was just such a treat to see this video, such a unique avatar, such a great capture of someone working at the castle, now able to be a spokesperson, just works so well. And I think seeing an avatar speak, we work at HeyGen, and seeing someone speak multiple languages in their same voice does not stop being very cool. So we always love to see that. And it's great workflow, again, of starting in HeyGen with a great avatar, creating those short clips, and then bringing those in Canva. HeyGen and Canva have an integration. That's a great layout here. You can see building just the videos into this kind of slide deck layout presentation, and then some final editing in Photoshop. So great workflow, and just really, love this. And maybe we'll have to go to the castle.
I was just about to say, I have never wanted to visit a castle more and be greeted in the language of my choice. I'm going to take a quick little pause here because I'm catching up on the chat and want to answer some folks' questions. So we had a question from Gestoria. I'm so sorry if I've mispronounced your name, but their question is, yesterday I made an avatar with a family photo. I put a script and all 10 people moved their mouths at the same time. It'd be nice to have the option to select who the protagonist speaking should be. I have had a similar experience as you. Right now, unfortunately, we only support one avatar per scene. So it's interesting that all the mouths moved, but the best practice for Avatar 4 and for photo avatars generally is to only upload photos that feature one speaker. Otherwise, you run into this issue. I'll share some more resources on best practices for photos, but really appreciate that suggestion, and hopefully that's something that we'll be able to support soon. Let's see. All right, let's keep moving on to the next one, and we will get to some of the questions and comments from folks shortly. Also, just want to give a quick shout out to Mimi Gonzalez, who we are going to be featuring later in this presentation, who's joined us in the chat. I think Lauron is here too. Thank you so much for being here, guys. And with that, we're actually on to Lauron's submission here, Echoes in the Dark. So Lauron Brier is a creative director and content producer who has over 25 years of experience in digital tools. So since 2007, Lauron has been working independently and has created over 80 online training programs, spanning from graphic design to web and audio-visual production education. But outside of this work, Lauron is also just an avid professional photographer, videographer, and loves making creative, cool stuff like this video. So we'll play a portion of it so we have enough time to get through everyone. And here we go.
Laughter in the dark, echoes in the park, stars up in the sky, time it flies on by, feet upon the grass, memories that last, voices everywhere, love is in the air. Oh, echoes in the park. Chasing fireflies, whispers in our eyes, magic as we play, night turns into day.
All right. All right. I wish we had time to get through the whole thing, but I think you guys get a sense of what this is about. Wow. I'm so impressed by any AI generated music videos. Audrey, you want to give us a breakdown of Lauron's workflow here?
Yeah, so Lauron is using Suno for music for this, and I think we've seen a lot of folks making cool music videos using Suno. This is a great example. Obviously, first character generation in HeyGen. You can take your photo avatars that you've created and use them in Avatar 4. So if you've made a great photo avatar in HeyGen, you can use that image, also that character as your Avatar 4 starting photo. And then the lip sync happens, that's the HeyGen magic of bringing the avatar together with the singing, and that's new in Avatar 4 to be able to sing like that. And some people have asked, how do you get it to sing? And if you upload a singing audio as your audio for the script, your avatar will sing. So really fun to try out. You can go on Suno and you can create a song for free the same way you can use HeyGen for free as you get started. So that's a cool one to try if you haven't yet. And you can see Lauron's full video in the forum. He's posted a lot of fantastic video examples. So he's a great person to look out for in the community forum to see what's the latest and great examples of what that can look like. He's bringing it together with some video editing in Final Cut Pro. So this is a great video. Thank you, Lauron, for sharing everything you have in the forum and for submitting this.
Yes. And for all of you who are tuned in here from the HeyGen Hub, Lauron is in the chat. Show him some love. Thank you again for your submission, Lauron. This one was super cool and really excited to see more from you soon. Let's head on to the next one. I'm excited about this. Okay, so we are going to be hearing from Eric Casper, who is a generative AI director and creator that specializes in family-friendly and faith-based content. So Eric's background is actually in the creative and film industry. He's worked in both production, post-production, as well as just sort of being an end-to-end filmmaker himself. He's also the founder of Helping Hands Post. You can see their website here on the left-hand side. Helping Hands Post provide their clients with a full stack of post-production services. And their projects have appeared on major networks like Netflix, Starz, and Apple TV, to name a few. So let's hit this one. We'll talk about how Eric created this video straight after, and let's get into it.
Come in, boys. I've been thinking about this moment for a long time.
Good morning, Father. This better be something important.
My sons, it has been my greatest joy to raise you and watch you grow.
All right. Can we skip the speech? What's this all about?
It's not like you have anywhere important to be.
I'm getting older, and you both are ready to start your own journey and build your own legacy. I am giving each of you a portion of my wealth. Use it wisely.
Oh, wow. About time. What took you so long?
You could at least show some respect. He's given us everything.
Whatever, bro. Give me a break already.
I'm glad that you are both excited about this, and I can't wait to see how your journey will unfold.
Thank you, Dad. I'll invest my share back into the business. Let's grow what you've built.
Staying in this boring small town is definitely not for me. I'm going to Miami. I need action. We live only once, and I don't want to waste it.
Very nice.
I didn't want it to end, if I'm being honest. Like it's I want to find out what happens.
Yeah. Well, we go to Cliffhanger, and you can find the full post Eric's shared in the forum. We'll share this again afterwards, and you can watch the full video. You can find it on YouTube, on Faith Connections TV. These films that Eric puts together are just incredible, really, really cool to show what's possible. He's using a lot of different tools to bring these together. Obviously, creative vision coming together with AI tools. And he shared a little bit about how he's bringing these together, saying that telling longer stories with AI and turning them into actual films is no easy task. I think we definitely can see that. And there are still some major limitations around character consistency, realistic performance, and limited action variety, but we're making steady progress. And he said, AI filmmaking isn't here to replace traditional filmmaking, but it is starting to open up some real possibilities, which I think this really shows what's possible. And to dive into a bit of Eric's workflow, he's using HeyGen for the character animation, VO2 for the image to video, 11 Labs and Hume around voice and sound design, and then he's doing some post-production and finishing in DaVinci. So it takes a lot of skill and technical ability with the vision to bring something like this to life, but such a cool way to see what AI tools combined with that kind of vision can create in a full AI short film like this. Very cool to see. You can watch the full film.
Yes, I actually just dropped the direct link to the full film in chat because I saw a few people asking for it. Totally understand and hope you guys enjoy the rest of it. Let's see. Let's hop into our next one, actually. 6, 7. Okay, sweet. So I'm excited to share this one as well. It's from Olumid, who is an AI marketing and education creator. He's also the founder of Creator AI, which is an agency that helps create AI-powered avatar videos for marketers across the world of gaming, e-commerce, and more. So I'm pretty sure this one was made with Avatar 4. Let's dive into it, and we'll chat about how it was made right after. All right, we're back. Quick clip, but I really liked the way that the character was so emotive. This is really cool.
Yeah, and this one is definitely Avatar 4, and I think Mike pointed out, I did misspeak about Lauron's Avatar music video before. That is HeyGen's Avatar, hyper-realistic avatars singing, and this is Avatar 4. So really cool to see what you can do with this. And Olumid has a whole workflow that he's shared here. Love it. Thank you so much for sharing your workflow, sharing this great example and how you did it. Working on the character first, stylizing the character, bringing together more lyrics, Anthropic, Suno for the song generation. Again, using voice swap tool, and then bringing it all together with that audio into HeyGen's Avatar 4. So this is such a cool example. A lot of tools there. I haven't used all of these. So it's always interesting to hear what people are working in and how they bring this to life. So thank you so much for sharing this.
Absolutely. And I would definitely say, not just for Olu, but for all of the community members that we have shared work from today, like, please go and show them some love if you like what they've created. You can reach out to folks directly through the HeyGen Hub using messaging. You can also reach out on their websites, visit their socials, things like that. Really cool way to just pick up some more inspiration and see what other folks are working on.
Yeah.
Yes.
Give him a follow on Instagram.
Exactly.
He posted this originally, so go find him there to see more content, follow along.
Yep. Like, subscribe, support all of our creative AI makers and designers. And with that, we're going to head over to chatting about Mimi's work here, which I'm really excited to share. This video is titled How I Landed My First Brand Deal on LinkedIn Using HeyGen's Translation Features. So, quick intro to Mimi. Mimi is an incredible social impact creator whose work sits at the intersection of storytelling, identity, and community care, which obviously is near and dear to our hearts as the HeyGen community team. By day, Mimi is the director of career development, guiding first-generation college students and early career professionals at Hartford Promise, which is a college scholarship and success program. But outside of the office, Mimi's a social media whiz and content creator in her own right, as the host and founder of the Grief Sense podcast, where she creates space for honest conversation on grief and healing. Really, Mimi's mission overall throughout her work as a creator, as a podcaster, and in her day job is to democratize access to the creator economy, and her video is a really great example of that. So we'll play this and get into the making of it straight after.
Psst. ¿Adivina quién consiguió su primer acuerdo de marca? Esta chica. Y quiero contarles todo al respecto. Un resumen rápido de cómo lo logré y las lecciones que aprendí. Está bien. Así que primero, esto no habría sucedido si no hubiera sido por mi manifestación. Escribí esta meta, como fueron 3 semanas antes de que sucediera. Y Teal, pasé mucho tiempo en Teal. Así que simplemente se sentía como una asociación alineada con mis valores que tenía que suceder. Lo escribí y sucedió 3 semanas después. Y si no me creen, les voy a mostrar mi tablero de visión. Así que lo siguiente que hice fue asegurarme de estar siguiendo a Creator Match y también asegurarme de descargar su extensión de Google Chrome para LinkedIn. Cuando les digo que esto fue un cambio de juego, ustedes. Esta asociación de marca no habría sucedido si no fuera por Creator Match. Específicamente la capacidad de ver qué otras publicaciones patrocinadas había en LinkedIn y cómo estaban funcionando. Y fue realmente genial porque podía ver lo que otros creadores estaban creando para ti.
Okay. So I'm going to pause it right there, leave a little cliffhanger for you guys, a little incentive to go visit Mimi on her Instagram, connect on her LinkedIn and everything, and check out some of her great work. But Audrey, take us through this. How was this created? I think I actually even have a quote from Mimi on her workflow.
Awesome. Yeah, Mimi, this is such a great and amazing example of HeyGen's translation and some great editing to just bring that together in CapCut Pro. I think this is such a great example of how powerful translation can be to reach your audience. She created this video and then the ability to translate it and reach a whole new set of people to share how she got her brand deal, which is so clearly aligned with what she's doing and her goals. So just so powerful to see what translation can do.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I love this one. I'm also learning Spanish right now, so the subtitles and the captions on this were really helpful to me. Another thing that I want to say is another thing that I like about this video is just sort of like the approachable, authentic feel, right? This isn't an avatar video, to be clear, right? It's giving sort of like social media influencer, somebody that I trust and know. I take their advice. It feels like word of mouth. And if you guys ever want to make videos like this with avatars, we actually have quite a few what we call UGC avatars. So if you go to the public avatars page and search by UGC, you'll find a lot more of these sort of like authentic, casual, social media ready types of avatars that you can use for ads on social and things like that. So definitely check that out if you haven't. And in the meantime, Mimi, the real Mimi, thank you so much for your submission. Keep up the great work, helping out the community, giving people space for grief, and figuring out how to use some great AI tools to achieve your goals and step up in the creator economy. Love to see it. Oops.
Adivina quién consiguió su primer acuerdo de
I have to say too, I think this is also, before you move on, such a good example of a hook at the beginning of your video. I love seeing the content people create, and it's always like you can see the inspiration, what's happening at the beginning of the video, how does it draw you in? Such a good example.
Yes, absolutely. And I think for these sort of like short social videos and everything, that 3 to 5 seconds in the beginning where your hook goes is super crucial to stopping somebody from scrolling, right? One of the things that I like about HeyGen too is that you're able to make a lot of different versions of videos, right? So Mimi could feasibly go into HeyGen, duplicate this video, and change the hook to try something else and test the two, see which one works better, see what her audience responds to better. And it might vary by platform and whatnot. These are some of the basic performance marketing principles that I think become a lot easier when you're able to scale your video creation and generation through tools like HeyGen or CapCut and things like that. So very cool, great work, Mimi. Keep it up, and we're excited to see more from you in the future. Sweet. I think, let's see, is this?
This is our last
one. This is our last one. Oh my gosh, we're already here. Okay. All right. Well, this one is a submission from Mike Brown, who is in the chat here. Mike, thank you so much for joining us today and being a frequent guest on many of our webinars and everything. Mike is a San Diego-based visual creator, storyteller, and generative engine optimization expert who focuses on creating engaging content that blends traditional artistry with AI. So generative engine optimization, I have to admit, I didn't quite know what that was. It's actually the practice of optimizing content and website structure to be understood and used by AI-driven generative models like ChatGPT, Gemini, and Copilot. So it's kind of like SEO, but for AI in a way, which I thought was really interesting. So, Mike, if you have more to share, if I've misrepresented what GEO is, please feel free to correct me in the chat. But very cool work, and you'll see some of that at work here with an interactive an interactive avatar demo of the entertainment doc. So I recorded a video of myself interacting with the entertainment doc yesterday, and that's what I'm going to play. So hang tight and let's check it out.
My name is Dr. Seymour, the entertainment doc. I'm interactive. Ask me about Netflix, Hulu, Disney+, Tubi, Sling, Prime, YouTube, and more. You may like thrillers, sci-fi, action, comedies, or documentaries. I can look for your favorite actors and directors. It's easy. Press chat now, and we can have a discussion in over 50 languages.
Hi, I'm Dr. Seymour, here to fix your entertainment dilemmas. Ask me for top movie and show suggestions on popular streaming platforms. Scroll down to browse by genre, actor, or director. I'll provide 3 recommendations with brief descriptions. Let's get started.
Hi, doctor. Can you recommend an action movie on Netflix for me?
My first suggestion is Extraction. This intense action thriller stars Chris Hemsworth as a black market mercenary tasked with rescuing the kidnapped son of an international crime lord. The film features adrenaline-pumping action sequences and a gripping storyline. You can watch it on Netflix.
Oops.
Thank you, Mike. Mike submitted this and super excited to share it. We've shown some avatar videos, some music videos, some translation. Had to include an interactive avatar in this, and Mike has made a couple of really cool interactive avatar projects. This is one we've also shown. He made a previously interactive avatar on a website where you could chat with it and get resources in Los Angeles about fire, disaster relief. So just using interactive avatars in really cool ways, helping people talk to a human and get answers. Such a cool example of that. And also I love the use of an avatar video first to kind of like promote it and show it, and then you can chat. So you can see both of those here on this website in a very practical way. I hate choosing a movie, so Entertainment Doc I think is brilliant to be able to chat and get a recommendation like that. And yeah, love this example. Thank you so much, Mike, for sharing.
Yes, y'all. And if you are like Audrey and I with choice paralysis when it comes to choosing a movie or a show to watch, you can also visit and try out the interactive entertainment doc at entertainmentdoc.com. I think that I will probably be putting this to use basically immediately. So thank you so much, Mike, for this. Really, I think that there are so few limitations in a way to what interactive avatars can be used for, right? I think we most commonly see things like customer service agents or support chat, or maybe a concierge at a hotel. This is the first time I'm seeing somebody giving me personal recommendations, a synopsis, and a reasoning as to why I should watch certain movies over others. And so I personally love this, and I think I will definitely be revisiting again. So thank you so much again, Mike, for creating this and for sharing it with us here in the community. Very cool work.
And have to shout out Dr. Seymour. Creative, brilliant name. Love it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And so with that, those are our wonderful 8 videos for today for this first ever community showcase. If you guys enjoyed this, let us know. We're not sure if we'll do it again, but if folks liked it, maybe we will. And also, if you guys want to get involved by sharing your work, scan this QR code here on the left-hand side. It'll take you to our forum post where we have a forum where you can submit videos, or you can actually just reply to that thread, upload your videos there. We especially love to hear about how you made them, right? What are the tools that you use? What was your process? This is super helpful for the rest of the community to get some inspiration and think about maybe different and faster and more efficient ways that they can bring their creative visions to life. And if you guys are looking to check out more work from our community, scan the QR code on the right side for community spotlights. So we've got our videos of the month. Folks who submit their work through that forum post will oftentimes feature on a roundup sort of best videos of the month, which will be coming very soon, so stay tuned. And if you guys are interested in participating in that, you know what to do. Yeah,
I'm got May videos of the month coming up probably next week. So if you want to submit one, would love to see more of what you're working on. You can submit, it's a Notion form. You can upload the file. It's really helpful if you kind of share about what you're doing and share the file there with us. You can also post in the forum. You could do both. Would love it if you do both. We also feature forum posts each week in our community email digest that you would all get Tuesday mornings in your email, another way to see what people are working on. So if you share in the forum, your post might show up in the weekly digest. And if you submit Notion, we'd love to include you in videos of the month.
Yes. And, as we end, I'm just going to say one last time, thank you guys so much to anybody who has submitted and shared videos across the community. Really, at the end of the day, these AI creative tools are very new. And so seeing how others are using them, seeing how they're bringing exciting visions to life is just so inspiring. And I think actually genuinely really helpful to folks who are, whether they're at the start of their journey using HeyGen and other tools, or if they're experts, there's always something new to learn. And so with that, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Come back next week, same time, same day, because we are going to have a big product update webinar going through all the ins and outs of Avatar 4. So try it out ahead of that. And if you have questions about the tool, next week is the perfect time to chat about it. And lastly, yes, there will be a replay of this webinar. All of our webinar replays live on the same page that you register for them for. So we'll post this very soon. Thank you so much again, everybody, for attending, and to all of our great creators for your incredible submissions. We'll see you guys next time.